Welcome. We're doing a bit of standard ladder today, and basically I ran into a monogreen deck the other day, and I realised that I could make my own version. It's obviously based around Defiler of Vigor. We're seeing quite a lot of that in the ladder at the moment. Uh, I th I thought I'd make a sort of green modify version. So that's why we've got Iron Apprentice here, which I needed a 1-drop, and what I don't have is the really good 1-drop in green, which is called Ascendant Pack Leader. So I think Iron Apprentice will do the job in this deck because we're using Kodama of the West Tree. So this gives modified creatures trample, and modified creatures, when they deal combat damage, you can search your library for a basic land and put it onto the battlefield tapped. So that's the concept of the deck. We're doing various rampy kind of things. We've also got Orochi Merge-Keeper. So if that can get a token, it can make a bit more mana. We've got Gala Greeters. So I've called it Gala Ball because that seems that seems to be the idea. It's just you've got sort of a rampy kind of snowball effect. You want to get out your big creatures, Defiler of Vigor, and then pump the team basically, playing more green permanents. So yeah, we've got a few 5-drops. We've got a Titan of Industry at the top of the curve as well. I think we can get away with one. I tried running a few more big creatures and 27 land, but I've cut back a bit. But I think maybe we can still have one Titan in the deck. And we've got Glorious Sunrise as well, so this can be card draw. This is another way I can give my creatures trample. And it can even be life gain in a tight spot as well. Also, we've got an Augur of Autumn that can help us get card advantage as well. Yeah, and of course Azusa's many journeys. So to get the most out of this card, I think you need a few lands. I don't want to go below 25 if we're using Azusa. So yeah, let's see how it goes. It seemed to do pretty decently in practice games. Well, it did alright. It's sort of, but I would say it's about a 50-50 kind of deck. And I'm already thinking about an Explorer version and an Alchemy version. Right, here we go. New season, of course. We're back in, I think, Silver 1. But I'm sure that there'll still be quite a lot of tough opposition in the ladder. Everyone else has been reset as well. So this, you see, this is not such a good hand for Azusa. We've only got 2 lands. We might top deck one, of course. But we've got the Iron Apprentice and Kodama in the hand, which is pretty exciting. Also Quirion Beastcaller. So quite a nice combination is Quirion Beastcaller, followed by Kodama the next turn, which modifies the Quirion Beastcaller. Also works with the Gala Greeters. And then hopefully you can swing in and get some damage in. Yeah, and I did play the deck without any 1-drops, and it did just feel like it was missing something. So hopefully the Iron Apprentice is going to help a bit. If only to, you know, act as an extra body when my opponent has got a Liliana of the Veil. Okay, that's getting cut down. Sure. Let's see if they've got another removal spell. Oh, that's actually very lucky. We've hit a forest. We'll go for the Kodama and see if we can get our land out. Yeah. Well, it works. It's very nice to see that happen in game 1. Another land, that's pretty nice. Right, I'm just thinking, Cemetery Prowler, exile my own creature, and it makes my creatures cheaper, right? My graveyard. So I don't have any other graveyard interaction, and then I can play a Topiary Stomper as well, which is pretty solid. And attack with Kodama. Okay, fears the fight rigging. What's he discarded? Okay, he's got a big creature now. Oh, yeah, forest. Topiary Stomper can attack. Go ahead and attack with everything, I think. Let's eat Sock and Zan. I think I may as well play Azusa. Okay, yeah, let's just swing in. Yeah, let's get rid of the cut down, sure. Okay. A good point. Likeness of the Seeker is not one of these enchantment creatures with haste. So you can make a blocker with Reflection of Kiki-Jiki, of course. Let's go for maybe the Topiary Stomper. Just thinking he might have... Thinking about meat hook at some point. Yeah, 4-point meat hook. Nice. Yeah, you can keep making copies, which is pretty cool. Yeah, trade off with that one. Makes a lot of sense. Ah, he's got the Titan. And a shakedown heavy. Okay. And reflection of Kiki-Jiki. So I've just suddenly lost there, really. This deck does not have any creature removal. And of course we're top decking Iron Apprentice. I guess making him a tiny bit bigger might help. Just thinking, if we had any of our really top end things. We've had some 3-drops. It was nearly enough to win, but just not quite with the whole double Kiki-Jiki situation. And yeah, you can just obviously just make copies of the Titan, which is not ideal, really. Yes, I think so. I think we've got enough problems. Iron Apprentice, you block there, I think. We're going to take quite a lot of damage. Well, we got the Defiler, okay. So yeah, that's one of our top end cards. Now he's got, you can give something -6/-6. That's the only problem. And something else, of course. So what makes more sense is blocking there. But we're still dead, of course. Well, we got him to 1 life. It nearly worked. We got to see the oh well, we did a quest, so that's something. Got to see the combination, the 1-drop triggering Kodama to give me an extra land, so that was quite nice. Okay, Azusa is going to do the job this time. We've got a 3-lander. Beastcaller, then Merge-Keeper seems quite good. Okay. I'm sure everything is about to die. Okay. 1 down. Okay, let's have an Iron Apprentice. Is it getting popped? Let's see. Let's play this as well. I think it's triggers on casting a creature spell, so that's getting countered. Okay. Could be depopulate. Oh no, Liliana of the Veil, okay.
No more distractions. Let's make this quick. Sacrifices must be made.
Yeah, I think just go in like that and like that.
A delay, nothing more.
Okay, yep, bounced. But we hit a land drop. Do we play the Beastcaller or hold it back? Hold it back in the event of a sweeper. Yeah, we're set up well for Liliana, but not so well for depopulate. Right, so we've only got 3 drops. Not very good, but let's keep it. That's a lovely, lovely 2-drop to hit. Another Esper deck. Okay, so
No secret is safe. I've got all kinds of connections. There's no secret I can't uncover.
right, very interesting. We can play our glorious sunrise here. You can draw a card, gain 3 life, but creatures getting buffed is pretty good. It doesn't modify them, mind you, but it's still pretty good. Means we get some advantage here.
I was hoping you wouldn't notice me. Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
So the Augur of Autumn can always play lands off the top of the deck, which is pretty cool. But let's play the Gala Greeters first. Now, do we go for a treasure or the counter? I suggest the treasure. I think, yeah, Titan of Industry seems pretty good. Oh, yeah. He was definitely thinking about something, wasn't he? That's going back to my hand. How obnoxious. Okay. Oh, he's 4-2. Well, that's annoying. But it means we're guaranteed to take out Kato Shizuki. In fact, the smart move to do is Kodama attacking that and Likeness attacking him personally. Oh, 1, 2, 3. That works out rather well. Let's play Augur of Autumn again. And we'll get that tapped treasure token. Oh, did we spot a forest on top of the deck? Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's going to be bad. Yeah. Oh well. happens, doesn't it? Right, you're tapped out. Let's have a Titan of Industry. Do we want to blow up the Meat Hook Massacre? Is a good question. Auto pay. I think we like a Rhino. I don't think I need life that much. I think a shield counter on something, but maybe the Rhino. Maybe, maybe the Titan. Right, let's gain another card. Oh, the Defiler of Vigor. Alright then, yeah. Let's do that one. Pre-combat. So Glorious Sunrise. That will... Oh, yeah, that could ramp us to 8 mana. By the way. But only after combat, which is... Seems not so good. Let's try it. If he's got Depopulate or something, then we'll feel very, very silly indeed. But it's going to set up lethal, pretty much. So, Defiler. Oh, how about, yeah, Gala Greeters for 1. Okay, Void Rend. So still using single target stuff. That's nice, so we get a nice trigger. And let's put up some more damage. Okay, Titan is gone.
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you. I am almost sad to see you go.
Okay, Quirion Beastcaller. Pump the Greeters. How about 2 life points? And how about drawing a card? Wait a minute. That looks like a lot of damage. 8, 9. So it'd be 12 damage, wouldn't it? Let's just draw a card, actually. I haven't really given it much thought, but I think Gala Greeters to make sure that one dies.
I'm never done for good.
What you used to be afraid of in this situation was settle the wreckage. It was, yeah, 4 mana instant, exile all attacking creatures from the game. They get, attacker gets to search his deck for a land and put it into play for each attacker that got exiled. But it was pretty brutal. Oh, okay, yeah. That is a big chunk of life he just gained. That's very impressive. Okay, we have a creature we can play. Let's do that. Let's pump these Gala Greeters up, and the Beastcaller. So I think we are. Not quite winning this round, but tell you what, let's pump the team like that. Go for a bit more damage, 4 extra damage. Let's put the tokens on the Loamspeaker. I mean, that might be the wrong call actually, but just thinking, I should have been thinking meat hook. 5-point meat hook. Should have gone tall. Okay, so how much gets through? I would say enough gets through that we win. I would guess. Oh, Fateful Absence. Nice. Okay. Let's pop the clue. Yeah, almost did the trick there. What a battle that was, though. But I need to play around Meat Hook Massacre maybe a little bit better. Okay, Azusa is going to be online. It's going to actually give us that extra land drop. Yeah, the rest of the hand doesn't line up super well. No, we're not going to manage any ramp other than the Azusa. We just need to draw an extra land. Well, there we go. Okay, it's another Esper deck. And he's out of there. Okay. Oh. Go ahead with Defiler of Vigor. We have a backup one, so he might have a counter spell. Another Fateful Absence. Yeah. But he's hit a land, so good for him. Oh, that's very good. I'm very happy to see that forest Because we can Defiler and then Orochi Merge-Keeper and pump the team. Doesn't pump the Merge-Keeper because it comes into play after that effect takes place. But you can't have everything. Very good. Let's play 2 life points as well. Let's pop a clue. Might get something else. We've got 2 mana from the Merge-Keeper now. Okay, it's just a land. Let's pop another clue. It's resurrected. Okay, right. Yep, he's out of there. Another Defiler. Okay. Interesting. Interesting development. I think, yeah, hold the Gala Greeters. Do not attack with the Merge-Keeper. Attack with Likeness of the Seeker, though. They don't even have 5 power to take that down. So that's pretty good. Okay. Bit of conniving on Rafine. So I'm taking 5 damage. Does the Orochi trade with Urtai? I'll say it's got a nasty enter the battlefield effect, so if there's an exile and come back into play thing. On balance, I'm going to block Urtai because I don't need the Merge-Keeper that much anymore. It seems, I mean, he might come back from the graveyard, mind you, but usually it's a bit cheaper to exile things and bring them back. Sheoldred, okay. Sure. Okay, Defiler of Vigor. And we'll play Gala Greeters. But we'll play it for full price. And we'll swing with Likeness of the Seeker. Sure. I'll tap 3 lands. I'll get a forest out as well. Oh yeah, this thing has Death Touch as well, yeah. Always forget that. There we go, that's how you get something out of the graveyard. Yeah. But he didn't use Urtai, which is interesting. Okay. He can't take down Defiler of Vigor. He can take down Kodama. And that can give him some life gain. Okay. Alright, he figured out how to take down Defiler. We'll take out Rafine. And Extraction Specialist, maybe? Because it's got lifelink, it's kind of annoying. Keeps him alive longer. Okay. And turn. Oh, he's definitely equalised the game here, and then he can draw some cards off the Evolved Sleeper. Now we count the amount of black mana he's got. That tells us four black mana. So he can get to 4/4. I'll do no blocks. So we'll just see if this was a huge mistake killing the Extraction Specialist. Maybe it was. So it's you thought I did a good job of stripping forests out of my deck, but no, I'm going to keep getting forests, it looks like. So, to be fair, there's 13 more forests to go. Okay, let's take 6. You can pump this a couple of times. Enemy Hook Massacre wipes out everything. Okay, fair enough. I've top decked something. That's a good one. If I'd waited a turn, I could have had a huge Iron Apprentice. I think I missed a trick. I was just thinking, oh, I need to get creatures out, I need to kill him now. Well, isn't that nice? The gods of magic smiled upon me. So I'm going to quickly cast this now. I'm not going to tap my monk though. Let's see. So I want to tap 12 mana. It's pretty simple. I'll see if, yeah, you might have to kill that before the trigger goes off. Yeah. There we go. Another Iron Apprentice, oh well. Good game. I can get through with 1 damage. So I had 13 forests out in that game. That's over half of them. It's a fun little thing to track, maybe. See what the maximum number of forests I can get out of my deck is. Okay. Okay. I'm going to call this an aggressive start. We could hold an Iron Apprentice to do the Iron Apprentice Jugan combo. Cut down. No. Okay. Now, am I holding this Iron Apprentice for a few turns? No. Let's be aggressive. Let's see if this draws out the cut down. Of course, he might have the 1-point meat hook in his hand. Yeah, that drew out the cut down. Fair enough. Play Jugan defends the temple first and see if he has the other cut down. Okay, Infernal Grasp on the monk. Right. Okay. And Liliana can sacrifice that. So my tokens whiff. Okay. Well, we got to 4 land. So Topiary Stomper happens. Oh, we have a forest to discard, so that's good. yeah, Topiary Stomper. We still need 2 more forests for this guy. Shieldred, sure, why not?
You won't be outsmarting me.
So the Trespasser hits the graveyard. Okay. Right, well, it's Defiler of Vigor. Decline. We don't have any mana to pay, which is a shame. Does he have more removal is the question. He's used 2 there. He had Liliana as well. He's got 3 cards in hand, and these decks play quite a lot of removal. But it's interesting how you can see what a good job these Iron Apprentices did. They soaked up removal spells, and yeah, the monk from step 1 of this of Jugan. So it's quite interesting. He's going to, I see, ditch a dog. You don't see the channel on this all that often, actually. Quite interesting, really. Evolved Sleeper comes back. Ah, yes. Yes. Okay. Now you still have that cut down in his hand for...
This isn't how things were supposed.
Really? Okay, let's lose the... Right, let's see. Yeah, she's gone. She's gone. We'll lose the Topiary Stomper because we're not getting to 7 lands, it looks like. Be interesting if he's got a cut down for Remnant of the Rising Star as well. Okay, let's play a Merge-Keeper. And he's playing Liliana. Oh, why didn't I play my forest first? That's so silly. Okay, let's pay 3. Pretty cool. I think I will hold this forest in my hand. This can become a 2/2. Oh yeah, Death Touch. I forgot about Death Touch on that again. But I mean, it has to be killed, really. There's not much getting around that. There's so much card draw in the black deck. Well, I mean, there's Tenacious Underdog and Evolved Sleeper now. It's just that they cost 1 and they cost 2. Right, so I have to do some maths here. It can, for 3 mana, it can... No, wait. For 5 mana, it can become a 4/4. Right? I will block it. right? This doesn't become a 5/5 or anything like that. Okay. What's the backup? Meat Hook Massacre. Right, yes, of course. I didn't think of that one. And what the hell, I will play my additional land. On my first land. We need something to beat him down with. So yeah, he just wipes out everything I have, uses everything he's got, and then has Tenacious Underdog and Evolved Sleepers to you know, draw lots of cards. So this may not be such a good matchup for me. If he gets a good Meat Hook off, then I'm toast. That was not a clever block, in other words. I had to recognise the fact that he could not Meat Hook a 4/4. Yeah. Okay, well let's forest, because we do need 7 for Titan. Play it before we have to discard it, I suppose. So, I mean, this is a concedable position, I guess, but I could top deck a Titan. That would be pretty good for me. So the Topiary Stomper is quite a good blocker for the underdog. But I might have to just double block this guy, because he can get to 6/6 now. Oh, and he's got, yeah, step 2 gives him a death touch counter. I've just noticed that. That's quite handy. Right, just let that through. No, we're going to top deck forests. That's us at 9 forests. Alright, good game. Like, technically I could probably survive, unless he's got some kind of damage. Oh yeah, that's just, yeah, that'll be some kind of damage. So I will die on my draw step. Still, I'm lasting I feel like I'm lasting longer against monoblack with this build, with the 1-drops. A bit of counterplay to Liliana. Okay. Seems alright. So the Loamspeaker would get us to 4 mana for turn 3, which wouldn't make much difference really. So I think we go for the Greeters and perhaps start making treasure tokens. Okay, it was off with Elas Ilkor. Well, I think we'll go for the slightly more expensive Mana Elf. That'll be 6 mana I've got up next turn. Doom Dissenter. Nice. Wars of Sacrifice deck. I think we like the Glorious Sunrise. Yeah, let's do that, please. No attacks, please. Let's play a Loamspeaker as well. And then let's make another treasure token. Yeah, end turn. There we go. I feel like that made a kind of sense. Okay, braids, right. Sacrifice deck with braids. Going to lose that. 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So let's lose the Gala Greeters. And let's go for a Titan of Industry, please. Right, there's no enchantment type things going on. Oh right, yes there is. decline because there's no extra mana. And decline, there's no extra mana still. Right, and I will draw a card, please. So I'm going to need extra cards this game. Okay. Sure. Right. Okay. Let's lose a Loamspeaker. Right. Let's see. 5, 6. I can do 7 mana worth of things here. But you could take out... Oh, that's pretty good. Well, that's a very, very, very good point. Right. Prowler comes into play. Decline. Because I'm going to take out a Dockside Chef. That's going to make a lot of my spells really cheap. Right. Next to combat. Give me some mana. Let's swing in the air. Sure. Let's play a Silverback Elder. Decline. The Azusa, that's not good. That's really not good. Yeah. Okay, we'll lose the elf now. Nice. Iron Apprentice for free. Okay, right. It's a creature spell. We want... He doesn't have any enchantments left, right? Forest into play, please. Yeah. Let's take action. May as well make every creature a monster. Let's draw a card off that. Right, so obviously he's going to die to a Death Toucher. But and then it's going to come back. Okay, yeah. So that's just a bit of a problem. No attacks. Play a forest. We will play Azusa's Many Journeys because we can. So yeah, we're not quite sure how to get out of this bind. It's not looking good. Okay, right with Oblivion. Okay, yeah. Alright. Okay, so if we sack the Iron Apprentice... Oh, it exiles and we don't get any tokens. Nice. So we're just punished here because we don't have removal spells. They've got a very strong creature combo. All we can do is keep drawing cards. That's a pretty good one. Okay, so no attacks. Play an Augur of Autumn. Do we want a huge Augur of Autumn? Let's decline. Oh, right, that's funny. Yeah, we can't. That's not a creature. We can't play it off the top. Right. Okay, let's have a huge Iron Apprentice again. Let's take action. Right, yeah, Cemetery Prowler. He was looking at Cemetery Prowler. So what I can do is exile Resolute Reinforcements when this attacks. That is one solution. Hadn't thought of that one. But it works once, unfortunately. Yeah, if I've never thought about declining, by the way, which is probably a mistake. So let's decline. Okay, let's play a forest off the top. I can't play it off the top. Can we play it after combat, which isn't ideal. But this gains me a bunch of life. If we go next to combat... Yeah, we do have a creature there, yeah. Okay. Cemetery Prowler, you go in as well. Why not? So I guess Resolute Reinforcements can disappear. Yeah, you can just take the damage. We'll have another glorious sunrise. Azusa's many journeys. And Azusa's many journeys again. And we just have to try and not die next turn. But yeah, I guess he could attack with everything. And then when his creatures die, I take damage as well. Okay. 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 I'll, let's see. I can afford to lose 2 more life, I suppose. Oh, yeah. Okay. Confused. What did that trigger from? Oh, from his own creature being sacrificed. It just didn't do me the damage until after. Okay, for whatever reason, until after afterwards. Okay, whatever. It was on the stack or something. Okay, so Azusa is looking pretty bad in this hand. But it's good if we top deck a forest. Let's try a mulligan. Let's see if we can get a better hand here. Okay. I suppose the only thing with trouble with the ramp deck, you don't like to put your what you're ramping into on the bottom of the deck. So we can get to 4 treasures here. 4 treasures, 4 mana. Right, so let's skip the early start. Nice, top deck the forest. Okay. It's out of there. Now do we block with an Augur of Autumn? Okay, we're going to get a forest next turn. Let's him upgrade his play with fire into a removal spell. Okay, another Ronin. Just overwhelm me. Okay, sure thing. Yeah, we'll hold this back as a blocker. Right, it's got a decent thing to attack with now. Right, We either get a big blocker out, or we do, well, Glorious Sunrise, get 3 life, but then this is obviously going to get through for 3 damage. So I think Defiler's the right call here. So I feel like this should be my good matchup, really. Red struggles with the bigger creatures. We even have a life gain card. Yeah, it's going to discard and draw. You can build this up into a monster, I suppose. We'll put them all on the chick. Get through for 3. 4 even. So yeah, we just Glorious Sunrise, and that's a pretty good plan. Could have spent 2 life, I suppose, but that should be good enough. Just gain 3 life. So this is swinging for 4 next turn. Depends what your top decks, but no attacks, I think. He could get just enough burn to get through and kill me. He did. Well done. He topped it to Lightning Strike. Well, I'd have felt terrible if I spent life on one of those cards. Yeah, that was a mulligan, wasn't it? That was a mulligan down to 6. I think probably the right choice. I don't think the opening hand would have been very good. Alright, this is a good Azusa's Many Journeys hand. Delra's Secrets deck, alright. Now who comes first, the Gala Greeter or the Beastcaller? Let's go with the Gala Greeter. Then we'll make a treasure token. Okay, he's bounced, okay. Fine by me. Okay, that comes into play. Oh, let's have some beatdown here. Now, I've got to admit, fairly good chance he has a counter spell for my creature, my Defiler of Vigor. I still want to cast it because obviously it's better when you've got follow up to it. If this resolves, it kind of just wins the game. So I'm gonna go for it, and I'm already winning the game at the moment. Yeah, you got it. You did have it. Ah, he's got something here. Slip out the back. Okay. Nice. Right. Saves him two life points. Pumps up his Delver a bit. Oh, Tolarian Terror. Wow. Okay. So he's got his big creature. We'll go for the Beastcaller here. Yeah, pump up the Greeters. Loamspeaker. Treasure token. Or 2 life points. Let's have another treasure token. And no attacks. So you can have a bit of a standoff on the ground here. And he's going to potentially have this. Yeah, he's got the flyer now. So now he's got seriously got the upper hand. Oh, okay. Tolarian Terror is attacking, and he's tapped out. It's a lot of T's. Because he's played another Tolarian Terror. Okay, that makes sense. The Beastcaller and the Likeness of the Seeker, because he is tapped out. He's trading a 5/5 for a 3/3. So that seems like a good trade to me. He is killing that one, okay. Right, we're just pumping up the Greeters so they can potentially face a Tolarian Terror. Right, Glorious Sunrise is a pretty good card here. So we can pump the Greeters and attack with a 5/5. We could just draw a card. Another good way. Okay, no attacks. Just play this because gains me 3 life, buys me extra time. Okay, fair enough. I'll get 3 more life off this. Alright, oh yeah, I'll take a lot of damage though. Fair enough. Right, Glorious Sunrise. Do I want to draw a card? Or gain 3 life? Draw a card, please. It's another forest, okay. I think it's very risky to chump block. I think or to try and double block it. Llanowar Loamspeaker could actually make a land as a chump blocker. It's funny because drawing a land's not so bad because I can always Azusa again, play the land out like that, which is pretty cool, and end the turn. So I've never used his land ability here, so that's going to end the game very quickly actually. Okay, let's use this guy. No, wait. What? Activate only as a sorcery. Oops. Well, you see, I've never used that ability before. It's, I thought, sure. I assumed it must be an instant. Come on. So, this block here might buy me another turn. Okay, let's do the battlefield here. So, I think we need a 5/5. Okay. Let's see if we can get away with this. Let's gain 2 life. Let's gain 5 life. And how about a 4/4 green rhino warrior? Or a shield counter? No, maybe the target player. Okay, I'll target myself. How about that? Okay, fair enough. Tap treasure token. Gain 3 more life, or let's draw another card and swing for 5. Gala Greeters, I think, might be good. We're taking 12. Bit more than 12. Okay. 13. Yeah, we need to gain life points now. Let's play a Titan of Industry. Get a counter. You can get a counter as well. Target play against 5 life. Let's. It's not helpfully an enchantment or anything like that. No. Let's get another Rhino. Okay. This is another set of triggers potentially next turn for my dudes. I think I do quite a lot of damage this turn if I give everything trample. He only blocks one of them. So let's do that. And this guy's got reach as well, so he's got to bounce the Titan if he wants to kill me next turn. I think we did it. Win number 3. Wow. Tell you what, it's tough going in Silver. But having no removal spells for creatures is a bit seat of the pants kind of stuff, really. Right, Azusa is good in this hand. Oh, here we go. Okay, they're getting cut down, sure. Well, looks like we get to keep our mana elf, or mana snake. And let's draw a card, because we've got Likeness of the Seeker. And it's a land, that's really good. We don't miss our land drop. I think we can Titan next turn after combat. Obviously that can pump up, we're not blocking. Right, I think that's 8 mana, so I can probably attack with the Merge-Keeper. So that's 3, 7 mana. Right. I feel pretty stupid if I've messed this up, but I think I can do that. I think Rhino Warrior and maybe Shield Counter on Titan of Industry, please. This guy does have Death Touch, the shield should stop that, in theory. We'll see if he's got a big removal spell like Soul Transfer. Okay. +1/+1 and Menace. That's getting cut down, okay. It's the only thing he can cut down. Right, how are we drawing some cards? Or are we just trampling over? Go ahead and play 2 of these for a bit of extra damage next turn. Potentially 4 extra damage going through. Oh nice, yeah, you can pay 2 life and do a 1-point drain on me, which is kind of cool. Yeah, there we go. I think that is enough. I've got to... that should be win number 4. So you can see what I mean, how it's... the deck's a bit hit and miss, actually. Not all that consistent at the moment. When it goes off, it really goes off, but... and of course, silver is a little bit competitive this time in the season, I would say. A lot of people, of course, playing mono black, but we can beat it, and I've got early creatures to try and get around the Liliana -2. This deck is really just thrown together. I've not used any wild cards on it, so I think I recently saw CGB has made his version of this deck. Of course, he's got the probably the cards you should be using. So, for example, actually, if we look at not collected, a full set of Ascendant Pack Leaders would definitely be better than an Iron Apprentice, for example. This is sort of a placeholder for that card. The main sort of non-synergy is with it doesn't obviously trigger Defiler of Vigor, which is not ideal, but I did want to try it out with Kodama of the West Tree, so that seems to have worked quite well. And I think you want to play more card advantage cards, so if you can, the more Augurs of Autumn you can play, the better. I don't think CGB has Glorious Sunrise in his deck, but I think it's a pretty good card here. So this is my card, draw card. Yeah, Kodama and Orochi Merge-Keeper are definitely all my idea, and the Iron Apprentices. So yeah. And if you want to play 4 Titans of Industry, let's say, you can. I would go up to 27 forests if you're going to do that. I think if you're going to have a heavier top end, yeah, 27 forests is probably about right. I was playing first version of this deck. I had Tovalar's Huntmaster and Vivian on the hunt. Possibly even the World spell as well. yeah, things like Storm the Festival and Averbrook Caretaker obviously are pretty fantastic. Yeah, so in fact, I mean, I'm trying out the Llanowar Loamspeaker, but I guess this is I could definitely swap it out for another Orochi Merge-Keeper with the because I want to stick to the modify theme a little bit. There are other modify things you can play. I was considering a monogreen self-mill deck. Then I could play Death Bonnet Sprout in the one slot, which can eventually put counters on itself. And also it's exiling cards from graveyards, which could be quite handy. And the other useful card of that nature would be Teachings of the Quirion. I actually have 3 copies of that. And that, of course, would have been quite helpful against that sacrifice deck to take those creatures out of the graveyard that kept bouncing back to his hand. Shigeki could be quite a good ramp card as well. I suppose effectively you're paying 4 mana to look at the top 4 cards and ramp a land out if you hit it. Which might be a good deal. And then anything else he can do is a bonus. Teachings of the Quirion as well, step 2, that's also modifying a creature. Worth noticing that. And there's also the Contortionist Troop. So it's, I guess you'd call it a Hydra card, because it's 1 green and X, and it's XX. And it can do, if you have Coven, you can do the, you can get the +1/+1 counter every end step, which is pretty good. You don't really see people playing this outside of draft, though. Probably a good shout to pop a Boseiju in the deck. Yeah, anyway, I think that is a video, so thanks for watching.